The crown shone bright, its jewels reflecting centuries of tradition, ceremony, and service. Yet within those regal walls, behind polished smiles and public duty, a very human story was playing out. One of fear, love, resilience, and renewal. When King Charles III was diagnosed with a form of cancer in early 2024, the announcement marked not only a personal challenge, but a shift in the life of the monarchy. Under the global gaze he had carried since childhood, the 75-year-old monarch now faced a test beyond protocol, beyond ceremony, beyond expectation. It began innocuously, a hospital visit for a benign prostate-related procedure, a routine treatment for many men his age. But the unexpected followed. Diagnostic tests revealed something deeper, something life-changing. During the King's recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement, a separate issue of concern was noted. Subsequent diagnostic tests have identified a form of cancer, the palace acknowledged. In that moment, the world's longest-serving heir turned sovereign was not just a symbol of continuity. He became a man battling the unknown. The halls of Buckingham Palace seldom resonate with raw emotion. Royals are trained in silence. Duty demands composure. But now the future king, Prince William, stood at his father's side, not as heir but as a son watching his parent fight. And beside them, Catherine, Princess of Wales, sought to anchor their two children amid fragile hope and unspoken worry. The diagnosis blurred the line between public duty and private fear. William, raised under the weight of expectation, now carried a different burden, the possibility that the anchor of his life and monarchy might falter. For decades, the monarchy had weathered storms of scandal, abdication, transition. But this was different. This was internal, invisible, immeasurable. Charles himself acknowledged the change in his message to cancer support groups. It has certainly given me an even deeper appreciation of the extraordinary work undertaken. The darkest moments of illness can be illuminated by the greatest compassion. The sovereign's vulnerability offered a mirror to the public. Behind the crown, behind the red box, behind the official engagements, was a human being experiencing fear and hope just like any one of us. Despite his diagnosis, the king did not vanish behind closed doors. In March 2025, he was briefly hospitalized due to side effects of his treatment, a bump in the road, as the palace called it. He returned to Clarence House and resumed state business, albeit on a modified schedule. It was a choreography of preservation and resilience, fulfilling the duties of sovereign while respecting the demands of recovery. William and Catherine, meanwhile, navigated their own complex reality. Not only were they supporting his father, but they were also managing the gaze of the world, the needs of their children, and the expectation of a future they had long prepared to inherit. Late one evening in Windsor, Catherine sat by her husband's side in the hospital corridor. The monitors hummed softly. The world waited. The cameras paused. She held his hand, not as the Princess of Wales, but as a wife determined to protect her family's quiet core. In that moment, the monarchy seemed less about crowns and protocol, and more about hearts and hope. William, watching his father, found a lesson not in headline-making state visits or royal tours, but in the unexpected vulnerability of one man he had always seen as infallible. On World Cancer Day in 2025, Charles and his Queen Consort publicly sent a message of encouragement to all those facing cancer: support, love, endurance. It was a transformation from sovereign to survivor, from symbol to human. William watched, Catherine held the rope, and the monarchy, in its quiet strength, stood firm. There are no illusions of invincibility here. The story of King Charles's health journey is not a scandal. It is not a secret. It is a mirror, showing how even the most visible lives conceal battles fought in silence. It is a lesson in compassion, a reminder that duty does not cancel out humanity, that a father's illness can reshape a legacy as much as a throne can. William has always been groomed for the future. Now he carries the present. He glimpsed the fragility of continuity. Catherine glimpsed the cost of public life. And Charles, still sovereign, still father, still king, helps redefine what strength means. In the gardens of Buckingham and the corridors of Clarence House, the narrative shifted. The crown did not vanish, but it grew quieter. Less ceremony, more presence. Less spectacle, more substance. And in that shift, the royal family found a new truth. When the head of the monarchy leans on others, the system still holds. Strength can bloom in humility. Grace can live in survival. What do you feel when you see the king's battle and the family standing beside him? Comment below. If this story moved you, subscribe to Star Gossip Hub, where legends don't just shine, they stand together.